Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome to the sacred journey of Kal Mantra, Embrace Divine Grace. Let the celestial vibrations uplift your spirit and guide you toward inner peace, abundance, and divine blessings. Open your heart, chant with devotion, and awaken the infinite grace within you.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to plunge into some really intriguing connections today, uncover hidden meanings, and basically equip you with insight so you can feel genuinely well-informed.
That's the goal.
And today, we're embarking on a journey into a spiritual connection that honestly might seem completely unexpected when you first hear it. We're talking about the surprising unity between two divine figures who seem very, very distinct.
Lord Krishna.
The embodiment of love, joy, that playful allure.
Exactly. Or Ma Kali.
Who represents that fierce, transformative, sometimes, awe-inspiring power.
Right. So our mission, our deep dive today, is to explore exactly how they're connected. How do we get from one to the other?
Moving beyond just the surface differences, yeah.
Definitely. To uncover the profound oneness that lies beneath. And we've got some really unique source material to draw on for you today.
And what's really fascinating here right from the start is how this whole exploration touches on such a fundamental concept in, so many spiritual paths.
The inherent nature of divinity itself. That it's ultimately one supreme truth, one reality.
Okay.
But this single essence, it manifests in, countless different forms, each one showing us a different facet of the infinite. It's like light shining through a prism, you know?
That's a great analogy.
And understanding that is, I think, really crucial here. It lets us reconcile what might look like complex or even, contradictory divine energies.
Like Krishna and Kali.
Exactly. It sets the stage perfectly for us to dig into the interplay between the energy we feel from Krishna, that sweetness, that charm, and the energy of Kali, formidable, liberating.
To see how they're not really separate.
Precisely. Revealing a unity that goes way beyond how they first appear and really challenges our usual ideas about divine forms.
You mentioned that synchronicity, how it encourages a kind of holistic view. That feels powerful.
It is.
And to really get how deep that connection goes, we need to look at a key story, don't we? A folk narrative that really illustrates this unexpected unity in a very vivid way.
Absolutely. That story is central.
But hold on, before we even get to the story, our deep dive actually kicks off with something else. A really rare, timely event. A kind of cosmic coincidence, you could say.
Nice, the timing.
Yeah, it brings these two divine figures together in this incredibly unique moment. So picture this, August 15th, 2025, midnight.
Okay.
That precise moment holds a dual celebration. And it's so rare, it really feels like a divine whisper or something. It's Sri Krishna Janmashtami, Lord Krishna's birth anniversary. A day celebrated everywhere for, divine love, playfulness, joy.
A massive celebration.
Huge. But simultaneously, at that exact same midnight hour, it's also Ma Kali's Avirbhava Divas, the day of her appearance, her manifestation.
Wow. At the same time, midnight.
Exactly. And our sources really stress how unique this specific alignment is, astrologically, spiritually. It's not just two holidays on the same date.
No, it's the convergence at midnight.
Yes, it amplifies their shared energy, almost forces us to see their deeper connection.
That simultaneous remembrance, it carries immense symbolic weight, doesn't it?
It feels like it has to.
For anyone who, thinks about these divine energies, this synchronicity is like a cosmic invitation, a real prompt.
To do what?
To contemplate both sides together, the playful, compassionate, blissful side of Krishna, and the fierce, transformative, liberating power of Kali, all at once, in unison.
Seeing them together, not separate.
Exactly. It's a moment where the sweetness of creation and the dynamic force of dissolution aren't seen as opposites,
but as linked.
Intrinsically linked. Two vital expressions of the same ultimate truth. This alignment really pushes for a holistic view of the divine.
Where different energies actually complement each other.
Right, guiding us toward a more integrated understanding of reality itself. It suggests that the very fabric of existence holds both the nurturing and the, destructive, in quotes, in perfect balance.
Revealing a completeness we might usually miss.
Precisely. Overlook, perhaps.
Okay, so that cosmic alignment sets an incredible stage. It hints at this unity we might not normally see.
A powerful hint.
But to really get to the heart of it, we need that story, that core narrative you mentioned. The folk story that shows the link so vividly.
Yes, the Vrindavan Leela.
And this isn't just some modern idea, right? This story has deep roots.
Oh, absolutely. It draws from the Bengal folk tradition, which is incredibly rich, and also from the ancient Brahma Purana, so it's got serious lineage.
Showing its lasting significance in understanding this particular divine interaction.
Definitely.
So, the setup. It's classic Vrindavan, isn't it? The place of divine play, transcendental love.
Picture it, yes. Nighttime in the forests.
Right. Every night, under the cover of darkness, in those enchanting Vrindavan forests, Lord Sri Krishna plays his flute.
That divine melody.
Completely irresistible, right? Imbued with cosmic charm. And who comes? Drawn by that sound.
Like moths to a flame, as they say.
Srimati Radha, the queen of devotion, and her closest friends, the gopis.
Leaving everything behind.
Exactly. They secretly slip away from their homes, leave their worldly duties, their attachments, all under the cloak of night to meet their beloved Krishna.
Moments of profound spiritual bliss.
It sounds beautiful, deeply spiritual. A lila, a divine play. But it had to be kept hidden, didn't it? For human reasons.
Well, yes. Radha was married. Her husband, Ayan, had no idea about these nocturnal meetings.
Completely unaware. And like any secret, especially in a tight-knit place, people notice things.
Ah, yes. There are always observers.
So one day, Radha's sister-in-law, Kutila, and her mother-in-law, Jatila, figures who often kind of stir the pot in these stories.
Catalysts in the divine plays, you could say.
They discover Radha's secret. And maybe it's jealousy, maybe misplaced duty, who knows? But they don't hesitate. They tell Ayan.
Confirming his suspicions, perhaps? Fueling his anger?
Oh, absolutely. Imagine Ayan. He's consumed by this mix of anger, humiliation, betrayal.
His pride wounded. Trust shattered.
So he decides, in his rage, he's going to follow Radha, follow her to the Vavanrasal, the Bhuvi, the grove where these divine plays, these Radha sales supposedly happen.
His intention.
Chillingly clear. Catch her red-handed, with her lover. Expose her, shame her publicly.
Wow. So he sets off, furious.
Heart pounding, full of righteous indignation, determined to confront her and end this perceived deception. The tension must have been just palpable.
A human drama unfolding.
Against this backdrop of a much bigger divine plan. From a human view, the stakes felt incredibly high.
But this is exactly where Krishna's omniscience, his divine strategy, really comes into play.
Hindu.
With his divine vision, yes. He foresaw Ayan's enraged approach, knew exactly what was coming, Ayan's furious intention, everything.
And he knew how to handle it.
More importantly, yes, he knew how to navigate this human-level drama with divine grace, turning a potential disaster into, well, a moment of profound revelation.
So what did he do? Radha comes to the grove.
Her heart full of her usual adoration, yes, and Krishna gives her an immediate but seemingly simple instruction.
Okay.
He asks her, Radha, will you bring some flowers today for me?
Flowers.
She's maybe a little surprised, asks, where from, my lord? He says, from the grove right around here.
Just gather flowers from the grove.
Not just flowers, fruits too. Gather flowers and fruits from the lush surroundings, and then sit in a posture as if performing puja, worship.
Worship of who?
Specifically to Ma Kali.
Okay, so that was the first step in his plan, setting the stage.
Subtly, yes. A critical step for the transformation to come.
And then the big moment arrives.
The pivotal, truly breathtaking moment. While Radha is busy gathering the flowers, preparing to follow his instructions, Ayan has already arrived.
Oh, he's there. Radha doesn't know.
No. Unbeknownst to her, he's hiding in the thick bushes, watching closely, waiting for his moment to catch her.
Has he seen Krishna?
Not yet. Krishna is still, let's say, subtly veiled from Ayan's enraged perception.
Okay. So Radha comes back with the flowers.
Completely unaware her husband is watching, heart filled with devotion, she returns with the flowers and fruits and offers them, just as Krishna instructed.
Offers them to Krishna.
And at that precise instant, as she's in the very act of offering, Krishna changes his form.
Changes.
Instantly. Miraculously. With divine will. It wasn't slow. It wasn't just an illusion. In a flash.
Who does she see?
Instead of her beloved Krishna, she now sees the formidable, dark-hued form of Ma Kali.
Wow. Just like that.
Just like that. And here's the crucial detail. The absolute linchpin that makes this work for the story, for Ayan's understanding.
What is it?
Ma Kali was Ayan's family deity, his Kuldevi or Ishtade.
No way. The goddess his family revered.
The very one, the divine mother he worshipped, held in the highest regard above all others. So this choice of form, not random, not just strategic.
It's personal to Ayan.
Deeply personal. An act of profound divine love and wisdom designed specifically to dissolve Ayan's suspicions in the most absolute, undeniable, and frankly reverent way possible.
Because for Ayan to see his wife worshiping his sacred deity,
It instantly shatters not just his suspicion, but his whole frame of reference. What he thought was betrayal becomes the highest act of devotion. His rage just evaporates, replaced by awe, reverence.
so the resolution is just beautiful in its elegance, really.
Yeah, profoundly so.
Ayan finally steps out from the bushes, ready to accuse, ready to confront.
And he's completely disarmed.
His rage gone. Instead of the scandal he expected, he finds Radharani, his wife,
Reverently worshiping.
worshiping Makali, their cherished family goddess. You could just imagine the relief washing over him.
Immense relief. All the doubt, anger, humiliation, gone.
His wife wasn't doing anything wrong. She was performing devout worship to the deity he held most sacred.
His mind's at peace. Pride soothed.
So he just turns around and goes home, satisfied. The whole thing dissolved by divine intervention.
Completely satisfied.
Meanwhile, after Ayan leaves, Radha looks up.
And it hicks her.
The full scope of the divine play, the Leela just happened, becomes brilliantly clear.
She understands.
She realizes that Krishna, her beloved, took on that fierce yet ultimately protective form of Kali precisely for this moment.
An act of supreme love.
To protect her reputation, dispel Ayan's suspicions, and maybe reveal something deeper about their own unity.
It wasn't just a clever trick, no. It was profound compassion, a powerful illustration of the non-dual nature of the divine.
And this specific Leela, this story, it became foundational, didn't it, for the idea of Krishna Kali oneness.
Particularly in the Bengal folk tradition, yes. It's not just a story, it's seen as a living testament to their inseparable nature.
Isn't there a temple?
Indeed. It's said that the very spot in Vrindavan where this happened is now sanctified as the temple of Krishna Kali.
A physical marker, a sacred beacon of this unique connection.
Exactly. This story, it's so vivid, it really makes you question our ideas of divine forms, doesn't it?
It really does. If Krishna could just become Kali like that, in a flash, is it even a transformation?
Or is it more like pulling back a veil?
Yeah, revealing something that was always there.
Yeah.
An underlying identity that's beyond all these apparent differences.
That's a great question to ponder.
Wow, that Vrindavan Leela is just, it's so powerful. Makes you think, if Krishna can transform so totally, what does that really say about divinity itself?
It certainly challenges our neat categories, doesn't it? Our notions of fixed forms.
Definitely. So, okay, moving beyond that amazing story, what does it all mean? If Krishna and Kali are truly one, how do these seemingly, polar opposite divine forms embody the same essence?
Right. What are the deeper connections, the shared attributes, the philosophical ideas that tie them together, even when they look so different?
Yeah, let's unpack that.
This is where we get into the really profound insights embedded in these traditions, moving from the specific story to the universal principles.
Connecting the dots to the bigger picture.
Exactly. And when you do, you see this beautiful tapestry, shared attributes that all point towards an identical tattva, a fundamental reality.
Okay, like what?
Well, first let's talk about something quite visible. Their shared color and name.
Color.
Both Krishna and Kali are consistently described as Sham or Shamala, which means dark-colored, often seen as dark blue or black.
Right, now Krishna is often depicted as blue or black.
Yeah.
And Kali too.
And for anyone familiar with these deities, this Sham connection isn't just skin deep, so to speak. It's profound.
How so?
It's saying that Krishna, the playful, accessible one, and Kali, the fierce, liberating one, ultimately come from and lead back to the same boundless, transcendent reality.
It collapses the opposition between them.
Precisely. Between the sweetness and the severity, this darkness isn't about absence, it's about absolute plenitude. It symbolizes the nirguna, the formless cosmic void beyond all attributes, all dualities.
Killing the potential for everything.
Exactly. The potential for all creation and also what everything dissolves back into, the ultimate reality beyond forms.
And their names connect too.
Directly. Krishna's full name is often given as Shamat Krishna, directly linking him to this dark, all-encompassing hue.
Okay.
And Kali's name, Shamala. It's practically the same word, a direct echo, emphasizing that they are, in essence, the same thing at their core.
So the language itself points to it.
This linguistic and visual match is a direct pointer to their identical nature, a deeper unity beyond just what we see.
Okay, that's fascinating. What else?
Let's dig a bit deeper. Consider their essence and their associated places, abodes or birthplaces.
Right, Krishna. Mathura Vrindavan.
Exactly, born in Mathura. Now, the name Mathura in this context is often linked to Mira, which implies sweetness, nectar.
Signifying Krishna's nature. Divine bliss, love, that intoxicating sweetness that draws everyone in.
Precisely. Now think about Kali. She's often associated with Madur, a sacred place in Tamil Nadu.
Mathura. Madur. They sound similar.
Strikingly similar, isn't it? Our sources explicitly point this out. They say, Mira becomes Madur. That's all it is. It's the same thing.
So it's not just a coincidence of sound.
It's presented as a profound symbolic connection, implying that Kali's place, Madur, is also infused with a similar sweet essence.
Even though her form is fierce.
Yes, a core of profound transformative love and liberation beneath the fierce exterior. It suggests that despite different appearances in different regions, their underlying divine essence, their tattva, is equally sweet, equally beneficial, rooted in the same ultimate reality of pure, unconditional love.
Wow. Okay. Color, name, place. What about something more esoteric?
Absolutely. Let's talk about their bija mantras. Seed sounds.
Okay, I know bija mantras are important.
Yeah.
Like condensed energy.
Exactly. They encapsulate the essence of a deity. Now, Krishna's primary bija is often Kleem.
Clean. Isn't that the mantra of attraction, love, desire?
Widely known for that, yes. The power to draw all things towards divine bliss. It's that captivating charm, the enchanting play.
Okay, and Kali's?
Kali's bija mantra is Cream.
Cream. That sounds different. More intense.
It resonates with dissolution, liberation, cutting away attachments, fierce, decisive action, ending ignorance.
So they seem like opposites. One attracts and binds with love, the other severs and liberates.
On the surface, yes, they might seem like polar opposites. But the real insight here, as the sources suggest,
Is what?
is that both Kleem and Cream are fundamentally two sides of the same energetic coin.
How can that be?
They represent the dual necessity of divine engagement with the world and with the soul. You need the attraction into creation for joyful experience, Kleem.
Okay.
And you need the powerful severance from illusion for ultimate liberation.
So one perfects the other. You need both attraction and cutting free.
Exactly. They're two inseparable facets of the same ultimate power, revealing the complete spectrum of divine action needed for true spiritual realization, whether you get there through divine love or fierce wisdom.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Two sides of the same coin.
Which brings us neatly to a crucial philosophical unity, rooted very deeply in the concepts of Kala and Prakriti.
Time and nature. Or consciousness and energy.
Essentially, yes. The Bhagavad Purana explicitly states that Krishna is Kala, time itself.
Krishna embodies time.
Yeah. Now, if Krishna is time, the principle of creation, sustenance, dissolution through its constant movement, then Kali is inherently his feminine counterpart. She represents his active energy, his prakriti.
His power in action.
Precisely. In Indian philosophy, you have Purusha often seen as the conscious, static principle, the observer.
And Prakriti, the dynamic, active, creative, feminine principle.
Right.
Primordial substance.
Right. And they are always seen as distinct yet eternally inseparable aspects of one single truth. They can't exist without each other.
So Krishna, as Kala or Purusha, is the consciousness governing time, the unchanging backdrop.
And Kali, as Prakriti, is the dynamic force that creates, maintains, and ultimately transforms within that time. She's the energy of time and action.
So they really are two aspects of the same thing, like the two faces of a coin, as you said, cannot exist apart.
Exactly. This analogy powerfully shows that no matter how different their leelas, their divine plays or appearances might seem,
The underlying tattva.
the fundamental principle, the truth, is unequivocally one. The creative force and the transformative force are two expressions of the same ultimate reality.
That's a really deep connection.
And it's beautifully reflected even in how they are worshipped in different places, different regions.
How so?
Well, think about Vrindavan, the heartland of Krishna devotion, right? His playful form is supreme there.
Yes.
So here, because Krishna is primary, the form worship that embodies this unity is often called Kali Krishna.
Kali Krishna. So Krishna embodying Kali.
Exactly. It signifies a profound recognition that the fierce, liberating, transformative essence of Kali is present within the sweet, charming form of Krishna.
So you see Krishna, but you recognize the Kali principle within him.
Pulsating within him, yes. Signifying that even in his blissful play, there's a subtle yet powerful, transformative undercurrent.
Okay. And what about places where Kali is primary?
Now, travel to Eastern India, places like Kolkata, where Kali devotion is paramount. She's the reigning deity.
Right.
There, the form is known as Krishna Kali.
The other way around. Kali embodying Krishna.
Yes. Here, Kali is primary, and she's often depicted or understood as embodying Krishna, sometimes literally shown with Krishna's blue skin or playing his flute, or her qualities are seen as flowing from Krishna's essence.
The sources mention this specifically.
Explicitly, they say, here it is Kali Krishna in Vrindavan because Krishna is main. In eastern part of the country, because Kali is main, it is Krishna Kali. There, Kali is dressed as Krishna. Identicality.
Identicality. So these regional variations aren't contradictions?
Not at all. They are powerful living confirmations of their identical nature. They show how the one supreme truth adapts its form to resonate most deeply with the devotion of a particular place.
But the essence stays the same.
Singular and undivided. It highlights that whether you approach the divine through love and creation, Krishna, or through fierce transformation and liberation, Kali.
You're ultimately reaching the same reality.
Exactly, the same ultimate destination.
That's a truly comprehensive breakdown. Color, name, place, mantras, philosophy, even worship practices. It all points the same way.
It's like seeing the same masterpiece from different angles, as you said earlier. Each view reveals more of its singular depth.
And what really strikes me is how these more abstract connections line up so perfectly with the Vrindavan Leela story. It makes that story feel less like just an anecdote.
And more like a vivid illustration of these deep philosophical truths.
Exactly. And this unifying vision, it's not just something theologians figured out recently, right? It goes way back.
Oh, absolutely. It's something recognized and articulated by profound spiritual figures throughout history.
Which brings us to the wisdom of one particular revered saint from Bengal, Sri Ram Prasad Sen.
Ah, yes. His insights really encapsulate this entire deep dive in just a few incredibly potent lines.
Let's hear it.
Sri Ram Prasad Sen, a great devotee, a saint from 18th century Bengal, he articulated this unity with such clarity, such poetic depth. It goes beyond just intellect, speaks right to the heart.
Okay.
He said, and I'm quoting here, Krishna is Kali and Kali is Krishna. Both dwelled in the black water of the same sea.
Black water of the same sea.
One danced in the cremation ground, one danced in Vrindavan.
Different dance floors.
The dark form is one, and one cannot live without the other. Such a beautiful esoteric meaning.
Wow. Such a beautiful esoteric meaning. Let's unpack that. It feels dense.
It is deeply profound. Let's break it down. Both dwelled in the black water of the same sea. What does that mean?
The source, the origin.
Exactly. It's a powerful metaphor. The black water isn't emptiness or nothingness. It symbolizes the single, formless, unmanifest source of everything.
The ultimate reality, pure consciousness.
Yes, where all divine forms, all universes, all phenomena come from. It's beyond form, beyond color, beyond attributes, but it holds the potential for all forms and colors.
So Krishna and Kali both emerge from this identical, infinite, dark cosmic ocean.
The boundless wellspring of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the different dance grounds. One danced in the cremation ground, one danced in Vrindavan.
Kali in the cremation ground. That's intense. It's a potent symbol, isn't it? Dissolution, death, radical transformation.
Burning away illusions, shedding the ego.
Confronting fear, transcending it. Facing the harsh realities of existence to find liberation. Her dance is fierce, destroying ignorance and attachment, clearing the path.
And Krishna in Vrindavan.
Overflowing with love, beauty, joy, divine play. It represents creation, sustenance, the blissful engagement with the manifest world, enchanting relationships, sweet interactions.
So seemingly opposite places. Destruction versus creation.
But Ram Prasad Sen reveals them as just different expressions of the same divine dance, performed by the same ultimate dancer.
Just different theaters for the one truth to express itself.
Precisely. One through sweet, enchanting play and preservation, the other through powerful, liberating transformation and dissolution.
And the final lines. The dark form is one, and one cannot live without the other.
This brings us back to Shanam and Shyama, the shared dark forms we talked about. It reaffirms their oneness.
And their interdependence. One cannot live without the other.
Exactly. It highlights their inseparable nature. Their completeness is only seen when they're viewed together. Just like Purusha and Prakriti, consciousness needs energy to act. Energy needs consciousness for direction.
Neither can exist alone.
So neither can Krishna and Kali. There are two aspects of that single reality, two sides of the ultimate coin that defines existence itself.
One is incomplete, or maybe incomprehensible without the other.
Well put. Krishna's very existence, his play, is intertwined with Kali's transformative power, and her fierce compassion, her ability to liberate, it's rooted in the same divine love that Krishna embodies.
And that's the esoteric meaning. It's not obvious on the surface.
Exactly. It requires that deeper look, that contemplation beyond the superficial differences, to grasp this profound, indivisible unity. It's a call to look past the form and find the essence.
That quote really does tie it all together beautifully. It feels less like just understanding, more like a glimpse into how connected everything is.
It pushes us beyond those surface level views, absolutely.
So now for the big question, the so what, right? How does all this deep dive into Krishna and Kali actually matter to you, the listener? How can it be relevant in your own life? Help you navigate the world?
The practical application.
Yeah. Well, for starters, it powerfully encourages a perspective that sees beyond superficial differences, doesn't it? When you realize that figures as seemingly different as Krishna and Kali are, at their core, one, it kind of trains your mind. Trains you to look past the surface and find unity even in things that seem totally opposed.
A valuable skill in today's world.
Totally. And it's not just about deities. It's like a template for approaching any apparent contradiction. Conflicting news reports, difficult relationships, even those seemingly opposing parts within yourself.
Seeing the underlying connection.
Exactly. And think about that idea of divinity adapting its form. Like Krishna becoming Kali for Radha to fix a tough situation.
Yes, that adaptability.
It's a powerful analogy for our own lives, isn't it? Sometimes challenges seem impossible, or opportunities show up in weird, maybe even scary forms. This story reminds us there might be a deeper unifying purpose going on, and that divine wisdom, or even just our own resilience and adaptability, can show up in unexpected ways to help us through.
Finding solutions in surprising places.
Right. It emphasizes getting knowledge quickly but thoroughly, like we tried to do today, so you can have those aha moments.
Where things suddenly click.
Yeah, where separate pieces of information or experiences suddenly connect and reveal a bigger, more integrated truth. It encourages us to embrace the unexpected, look for the deeper meaning, even when things seem chaotic or contradictory at first.
That's a really practical takeaway. And broadening that out, this whole journey encourages a much more robust way of thinking critically, navigating the, frankly, constant flood of information we all deal with.
Also,
well, when you recognize that profound unity exists behind diverse appearances, whether it's divine forms, scientific ideas, political arguments, it naturally leads you towards a more holistic worldview, less fragmented.
You start looking for the common ground, the underlying principles.
Instinctively, yes, rather than just getting stuck on the surface differences or the apparent contradictions.
It makes you question assumptions too, right? Like Ayan assuming the worst about Radha.
Exactly. We often jump to conclusions based on how things first look, or on incomplete information. This perspective urges us to pause, consider multiple viewpoints, dig deeper.
Seek the unifying thread.
Seek that unifying thread, even when faced with what seems like a stark contradiction. And not just in spirituality, but in any area of knowledge or life.
Moving from either to both hand.
That's a great way to put it. A more inclusive both-hand understanding. It fosters a richer, more nuanced view of the world, and ultimately, I think, leads to a more integrated sense of who you are within it.
What an incredible journey this has been, really. We started with that rare, profound alignment coming up on August 15, 2025, Sri Krishna Janmashtami and Makali's Avirbhava Divas hitting midnight together.
A powerful synchronicity.
Then we dove deep into that captivating Vrindavan Leela, Krishna's instant transformation into Kali to protect Radha, illustrating their oneness in folklore and embodying such a powerful truth.
The story brings it to life.
From there, we unpacked all that deeper symbolism, their shared dark color pointing to the unmanifest source.
Sham and Shama.
The echoes in their names and places hinting at that shared sweet essence.
Athura and Madur.
The complementary connection to their bija mantras, Kleem and Greem.
Two sides of one coin.
And that profound philosophical unity, Krishna as Kala, time, and Kali as his active energy, Prakriti.
Purusha and Prakriti, inseparable.
And finally, bringing in Sri Ram Prasad Sin's timeless wisdom, his words just beautifully summing up their inseparable nature, two dances of the same ultimate reality.
A perfect synthesis.
Which leaves us, and you the listener, with a final thought to maybe chew on after this deep dive is over.
Yes, a question to ponder.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Are you battling constant stress, facing financial roadblocks, struggling in relationships, or stuck in your career? Harness the power of authentic Rudraksh, powerful planetary remedies, and timeless Vedic astrology. Limited stock. Don't miss out. Visit kalmantra.com today to restore balance, invite abundance, and transform your life.